Good morning, everyone. Well, hey, we had a great night's sleep last night because we were all tuckered out from the long day yesterday. But today we're heading to Fort Nelson. Should be a little shorter ride today for us, but we have some fuel concerns because Sherry can't make it all the way, so we'll have to stop at some point and tank her up with our auxiliary fuel. But we should be on the road here shortly. It's going to be a cool one this morning. See you soon. Wow, what a great morning. The bikes are loaded up and we're ready to hit the road. Here we go. Up until now, we have been riding in mostly populated areas. However, today feels differently. A quick look at the map confirms my feelings. Today we head into northern Canada where the wild things are and services are sparse. From here on out, services will be right along the Alaska Highway. The excitement builds the further north we go. If you look at a satellite view of the Fort St. John area, you will see homesteads out in the bush. Halfway to Fort Nelson, homesteads are slowly but surely disappearing from the landscape. At one time, northern Canadian outposts and native communities were completely isolated from towns. Today, the Alaska Highway serves as one of the only paved roads heading into the Yukon Territory. "101" derives its name from the Alaska Highway. 101 lies at mile marker, you guessed it, 101. The Red Diamond Lodge is a hotel, but like most services this far north, they are tailored to serve the oil and gas industry. You'll see a lot of trucks that will pass today. Like yesterday, we are being treated to a clear azure sky with unbelievable cloud formations. It's so easy to take these sights for granted, but how lucky are we to be able to see them? About halfway to Fort Nelson, we stop off at Pink Mountain for fuel and a break. Pink Mountain sits at the mile marker 147 and is unincorporated. Only about 100 people call it home. Pink Mountain itself lies in a provincial park. Its pink rock formations and tundra-like landscape is unique because its alpine flora is rare outside the Arctic tundra. The Beaton River is a tributary of the Peace River. It flows 150 miles east before turning south to its confluence with the Peace River. Human habitation in this area dates back 10,000 years. More recently, it's been known to be inhabited by the Beaver First Nation, a Native American tribe of Canada. The Sakonnet Chief Bridge was completed in 1943 as part of the Alaska Highway Project. However, in the summer of 2022, fire heavily damaged the bridge. In 2023, the majority of the repairs were completed, but final repairs weren't completed until 2024. Lucky us, huh? In reaching the Bucking Horse River area, we are now in a mostly uninhabited landscape. Only pine forest surrounds us as we head north toward Fort Nelson. Off in the distance, one can see the most northern portion of the Rocky Mountains. Tomorrow, we will be crossing over the mountains as we turn to the northwest. The clouds look a little ominous now, like we might get some rain as they build up a little bit. But lucky for us, we don't get any rain and we drive out of this heavy cloud cover. The Prophet River originates in the Muskwa Range, a part of the Rockies. It flows between the northern Rocky Mountain and Redfern-Keeley provincial parks. The surrounding Prophet River Basin is still a part of the Beaver First Nation. Muskwa, BC lies just south of Fort Nelson, and its namesake river is just a little bit north of us between Fort Nelson and here. Muskwa means bear in Cree. It's been a short ride today as we reach Fort Nelson, which lies at the mile marker 300. The town only has about 3,360 inhabitants, but its population has been in decline. The original Fort Nelson was established in 1805 as a fur trading post and lied east of the current-day town. Fort Nelson's heyday was during World War II when it served as an air base for U.S. and Canadian forces. Well, here's Mike with the recap. Boy, we were treated to a spectacular sunset tonight here in Fort Nelson. Bunch of sunbeams coming through the clouds. Unfortunately, by the time I got up to get my camera, the clouds had pretty much obscured it and taken it away from me being able to film it. But what a great day. Boy, we were looking for wildlife, especially moose, along the way today. And we didn't see any, but we talked to some people who saw a cow and calf, so how fun for them. Well, tomorrow we head off to Watson Lake, which gets us up into the the Yukon Territory, not the Northwest Territory, but the Yukon Territory. So that's pretty exciting, and we'll go up and over the top end of the Canadian Rockies. So it should be a fun day tomorrow. But we first have to get by that landslide here just north of Fort Nelson. We've got information now that they had at the front desk that says it's now open. It was closed just yesterday. So we feel pretty lucky and we should be able to get through tomorrow. But I'll try and film that landslide for you. I'm pretty sure it's pretty dramatic. Well, we'll see you tomorrow morning. Take care.